Hi, I'm Ambiguous Signal, and this is an overview and review of the Beast-Tek Irukandji eurorack module. Beast-Tek appears to be a boutique builder named Colin, based somewhere near Melbourne, Australia. Colin also thought about making synths from microcontrollers, but unlike me, he actually acted on his thinking. When I saw one of these going used, I was tempted, but I couldn't find any quality videos or audio to help me with my decision. Obviously I bought it, and then I realised that I should probably try to make a video with some decent sound. This is that video. Irukandji is named after a deadly and nearly invisible jellyfish that plagues hot Australian coastal waters. That's probably fitting, as this purple device is raw, untamed 8-bit digital nastiness. It comes as a kit or assembled. Assembled units are obviously done by hand, but the standard of workmanship is fine. Making the Irukandji from a kit looks like an intermediate level build to me. The module's an 8-bit oscillator running on a microcontroller. It's also potentially a percussion synth voice, since it has a basic optional decay envelope. We have here an engraved thick purple acrylic 14 HP wide front panel, a 3-digit LED numeric display for the algorithm, which flickers wildly in use and isn't very visible in bright conditions. 3 switches control how the envelope affects the oscillator. 2 mod knobs control the sound, but they have a lot of effect on some algorithms and hardly any on others. The mod CV inputs only work from 0 to 5 volts, which is a bit weird and inconvenient for most setups. The frequency knob only works with the frequency CV disconnected, and sadly doesn't work as an offset, making tuning problematic. And for the decay, when the envelope is engaged, the shorter decay is actually to the right. I'll talk a bit more about the decay envelope in a bit. The crazy spec on this module is that it has 1,000 algorithms on board. 1,000. This presents a real problem when reviewing the sounds, as it's just a huge mountain of stuff to sift through in order to get a fair perspective of its character. There's a PDF guide to the algorithms on the Beast-Tek site, and normally the patches are grouped into 25 variations on a base algorithm, but even that doesn't help a whole lot, as within those 25 sounds there are some that could be basses, some that are more percussion oriented, some that might be a lead synth, some that are glitchy, some that have FX, some that are textures. It's a bit random. More broadly, I can see some larger groupings among those algorithms. We have a whole bunch of 8-bit FM stuff, some buffer overrun glitch, some granular voices, chiptune algorithms, and all these are modified in various ways through modulations, logic operations, delay, wave shaping, and there's a vast array of possibilities, so we get our 1,000 sounds. But to demo the sounds from this massive set of algorithms, I've had to choose a mere handful. I'll give you a sample of 3 drums, 3 basses, 3 synth sounds, 3 modulated oscillator textures, and 3 modulated effects sounds. The sound you're hearing will be direct through my mixer, straight out of the module, or as direct as I can make it. Let's just unmute it first. Okay, wow, this guy's very noisy. That's with the envelope engaged, it doesn't matter, there's nothing going on, but we still have quite a lot of digital noise. And the only way to reduce this is to turn it down or mute the mixer channel. In this mode, since the envelope is active, that means the envelope isn't using an analog VCA between the chip and the output. The envelope's being done digitally, I presume, on the chip. This noise does change with the algorithms, but it's always pleasant. Personally, I think an analog output VCA would have been a much better design choice. You can always run it with an oscillator as an oscillator in oscillator mode and use an external VCA or low-pass gate, I guess. As you'll see, this is not really a module for sensible people anyway, so on with the sounds. So, that's the Beast-Tek Irukandji in all its mad, innovative, raw, unpolished glory. I hope this video has helped you decide whether this little piece of lunacy is for you, or not. I've been Ambiguous Signal, and you've made it to the end of our journey together.